Hello everyone, I am Val and I am going to Comic-Con by myself. So this weekend is MCM Comic-Con here in London and a few of my friends had to cancel last minute. I almost cancelled, but I figured, you know what, I actually want to go. I do know some people who will be presenting some panels, one of the exhibitors in there, and so it's not technically completely by myself, so I do plan on meeting up some familiar faces, but for the most part I will be by myself, and I figured I'll go and document my journey, you know, for science. So we'll see how it goes. I decided to go with my Hermione costume because it's easy, it's comfortable, I don't need help carrying my dress or anything like that. We'll see how that goes. I'll promise I'll have more footage by the end of the day, and hopefully I'll have some good information for you on whether it is worth or not to go to Comic-Con by yourself. Just to get a few things that I'll probably forget out of the way. The Comic-Con I'm going to is MCM Comic-Con here in London. It happens every May and every October. So this one's the one in May. I've been twice before and I have been as Hermione before. So I kind of know where I'm going. Tickets are $18.50. They usually have them until pretty much the last minute. I know they just sold out of general admission for Saturday last night, but they still have the priority. So you can pretty much go last minute and be okay, even if you do have to pay a little more for the priority. All right, let's see how this goes. Just got to Excel. I don't know how the line is gonna be, so we'll see how long it takes me to go in. It's just past 11 now. I am here. It didn't take me about more than half an hour to get in. It is packed today. So I just got back home. I totally cheated and I was not by myself the entire time. I got there, was by myself in the line, went inside by myself, and went to my first panel by myself.
For anybody who isn't too sure what LARP is, what is involved in LARP, because I think there's a lot more than what people realise that goes on in the background. For example, when you see it on TV shows, it just makes it look like everyone turns up, they have a bit of a laugh and then they go home, which obviously is not the case. So can you just explain to everybody kind of what goes on at a LARP event?
A friend of mine from work decided to show up, and so I wasn't really alone anymore. And then after that, we met up with a few people that I knew from College of Wizardry. Went to say hi to one of my friends who was exposing her art. I am gonna link her. It's Alice's art, Destiny Blue. She's amazing. Ended up running into other friends from College of Wizardry. So I ended up not being by myself all that long. I think this was an amazing experience. I ended up running into people that I did not expect to meet up there. There were some people from the Harry Potter cosplay group that I have met up with before several times, that I also hung out with a little bit, went to their photo shoot and everything. The time that I was actually completely by myself was very short. I would say it was maybe an hour and a half in the beginning of the day. Based on that experience, it wasn't bad. It really wasn't. I would go again by myself only if I knew that I would meet up someone there. It's not because I don't make friends and I don't talk to people. I interact with people fairly easily now, but the problem is that Comic-Con is a place where a lot of people end up going with their friends, with people they know. They do group cosplays, they go there to see a specific artist. So everyone has their little schedule, the little agenda that they are expecting to get through when they go to Comic-Con. I do think that it's much harder for you to meet new people at Comic-Con. I don't think that there is a space for that, really. I do think that that would be an amazing experience for you to do like actual meetups at Comic-Con, and people can meet new people there and hang out with new people who have similar interests to you. But that is not what I see Comic-Con being right now. knowing this and knowing that I know enough people in London now that I could potentially meet up with someone there. If I went by myself, I would totally go again by myself. Had this been back when I first moved to London and I didn't know anyone at all and did not have the possibility of meeting up people there, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. So at the end of the day, I just hang out with my friends and people I met at College of Wizardry who are now my friends. I had this little community to fall back on, and I had this little community to hang out with, and that made a really great experience. So when I sat down to have lunch, I had someone to talk to. After we were done looking at things at Comic-Con, we went to play board games in one of the board game areas, and that was actually really enjoyable. I don't think Comic-Con is the best place for you to go by yourself. If someone has a different experience, please tell me. If there is some kind of meetup group that meets up at Comic-Con and people can hang out with each other, I would love to know about that. But from what I know right now and what I experienced today, I would probably not go again by myself. This is a short video. It's a little bit of my experience. I did not get as much footage as I would have liked, but highly recommend going again next year if you're into LARPing. I hope they bring back the LARP panels because I feel like we need to expose the hobby a little more, and it'd be awesome to have new players who are committed to it and who are really interested in being committed to it in the future. And if you like this video, let me know. If you would like to see more little snippet vlogs like this, I would be happy to make them. And yeah, let me know if you have an experience of Comic-Con by yourself. Make sure you subscribe, click the little bell button to get notifications when I upload the next video, and I'll see you soon.